So word on the street is that dark-skinned black men, due to them no longer being in trend, you understand, they're now falling out of trend, right? You know, the snow bunnies and the spicy Latinas, they don't want them anymore. They started going back to their own kind. So due to that, all of a sudden now, dark-skinned black men understand colorism, and they're now opening up about how it negatively impacts their lives. As a dark-skinned black woman, I know that you're not that ass right now. Please tell me that you're not dead ass right now. Please tell me that this is a fucking joke. Because when it comes to the conversation of colorism in the black community, I feel like there's only two groups that could honestly speak on that. And that is the dark-skinned black woman as number one. And then right after that is the light-skinned black man. Because those are the two groups that dealt with more of the negative impacts of colorism than they dealt with the actual benefits from colorism. When it comes to the benefits of colorism, the people that benefited from that were dark-skinned black men and light-skinned black women. The dark-skinned black man was always aware of colorism, but never spoke on it because they were benefiting from it. They were willing participants. They loved the fetishized terminology BBC. They loved being seen as hyper masculine. They loved being seen as a brute, but in the sexual manner. They would even defend the racist, you understand, sex play or sexual play. They defended this because they were benefiting from it. You understand? They'd use it to even try to put down other men and other groups. Oh, your women want us. Your women want us because we're X, Y, and Z. They perpetuated those stereotypes. They had no problem with colorism when they were on the benefiting end. But now that they are no longer in trend, now all of a sudden it's, oh my God, it's so hard to be a dark-skinned black man in America. Excuse me? Y'all notice how the light-skinned black man is not a part of these conversations? He's not talking about, oh, I didn't understand how colorism was going to affect my life. It's because it's always been affecting his life. Okay? He was called soft because he's light-skinned. We were saying things, or I remember a lot of women talking about, I don't want no pretty light-skinned man. I want a dark-skinned man that's going to build a house for me. Y'all made the light-skinned black man seem like less than because he was light. So he was never really preferred. You understand? He was never preferred. Y'all always made the dark-skinned black man the one that was supposed to be on top. So that man never said anything. But now that everybody wants them a Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Now that you hear less and less people, especially those preferred groups like the white women and the Hispanic women that they used to brag about being able to get, they no longer want you. And a lot of them don't want you, not because of your skin complexion. They don't want you because of how you talk about your own kind, how you talk about your female counterparts, how you talk about dark-skinned black women. They see that shit and they're like, why the fuck would I want to be with a man who talks like this about his own kind? All that fucking pandering that you guys were doing to try to make it seem like you were the best, that shit is biting you in the ass now. And all of a sudden now you want to speak on colorism? You always knew of colorism. You didn't care. You were willful participants when you were benefiting from it. Now that you're not in trend no more, I'm seeing these little think pieces. Please. Until you actually offer, first of all, a heartfelt, sincere apology to the black, dark-skinned female community that you guys humiliated, ridiculed, knowing damn well you look just like her, just in male. Until you do that, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. I don't want to hear nothing, because all you're doing is honestly is manipulation. You're no longer hot, and so now you're trying to figure out how to fit yourself back in. I'm sorry, no, we want Aaron.